Hey, my name is Brooke Mancuso. For those of you that do not know me, first of all, you're missing out. Second of all, we're going to be talking about highlight and contour today. So I have my perfect foundation palette. It comes with, first of all, don't judge my nails. Times is rough around the world right now, okay? And I haven't had time to do my nails because the salons are down. So that's a little side note. Thank you very much. Have a nice day. Anyways, back to the palette. So this comes with one foundation and two concealers. Now you can switch up your concealers, depending on what you want to do, color correction, highlight, contour, whatever. We do have multiple concealers, but for today, we're going to be highlighting and contouring. So first step that you want to do always, no matter what you're doing on your face, get you some moisturizer or an oil. I like to use this one because it firms my face up and it helps the elasticity so that I don't have any wrinkles and crinkles. So I like to prep my face with my Dew Confident oil from Lime Life by Alcone. And I'm going to let that dry some. And I'm going to tuck my hair behind my ears because what is it doing? Okay, so next step. This is a very important step. Okay, some people might not think so, but I'm telling you so. I used to not use primer or setting spray, but I'm telling you, it's a game changer. It's a life changer too. Changes your whole life look. That's enough, Brooke. Anyway, so I'm going to spray this on my face. And you're going to let it dry. Now, what this does is it gets into, I don't want to say it gets into, but it kind of just goes over your pores. Wow, I almost showed you my whole. Okay. It just kind of gives you a soft, smooth surface. I have big pores. You can see it. I don't know if you can see it, but you can see it. So what that does, this layer of base primer, it just forms a base, basically, so that you'll have a smoother surface to work with, so that your foundation and your products are not getting up inside your pores. Okay? All right, so next, once this is dry, which it seems pretty dry, I'm going to take my blender full. Now, you want to dampen this. This is what it looks like, not dampen. I just like saying that word, dampened. Okay, you see the size difference? You want to dampen this because what it's going to do, it's going to help your foundation glide across your face better. I've tried it with a dry sponge and let me just say you're going to be there forever. Forever. Okay, you can also use any of these contouring or foundation brushes depending on the density of the brush. Okay, the density, sorry, of the brush is what's going to put on. Now I need to clean these brushes, so stop judging me. So depending on the brush is going to determine how much coverage, like how much foundation or whatever is going to be on your face. So I'm going to show you real quick. So if I use the big brush, I'm just kind of circling. If I use the big brush, it's going to give me some coverage. Okay. But it's not going to be like a whole bunch, I guess is what I'm trying to say. It's not going to deposit the pigment on there as much as you would maybe your blender full or this smaller, denser brush. So let's see. So you see the difference between the big brush? See how much the little brush deposits on your face? That's a big word, Brooke. Deposits? Not really, but whatever. So you see the difference? Okay. If I use my dampened blender full, it's going to be even more pow. So all I'm doing, I need to melt this down, but all you do is you put it in there and you do like a half turn, I guess. Okay, and you just splotch it on your face. You just dab it, splotch it, whatever. Brooke didn't get any because the middle of your palette's freaking gone. So if I use my blender full, so here's my big brush. That's so sexy, girl. I look good, okay? All right, whatever. So this one's for this brush. I mean, this brush is this coverage. This brush, I kind of covered it up, is this coverage. And then the coverage right here is my blender full. Just trying to show y'all some stuff. All right, so let's get to it. So once you put your oil or your moisturizer on your face, and then you put your base primer, you want to let that dry, all right? And then you're going to apply your foundation. So what I do, before all this, actually, you're going to have your eyebrows done, your eyeshadow done, or maybe you won't. I don't know. I've learned that it's easier doing your eye makeup first because if you have any fallout from your brushes or whatever, it's not going to be as dramatic because you can just wipe it off versus if you do your whole entire face, you know, and you have little splotches everywhere. It just looks kind of crazy. Okay, so now we're going to put this everywhere. All this stuff is going to be everywhere. Okay. Okay. So you just gonna dab it, boom, dab it on, dab it on, dab it on. Man, I can make a song, y'all. Would y'all buy that? Dab it on, and blend, blend, baby, blend. That was kind of Tootsie Roll. Blend, baby, blend. Okay, Brooke, stop it. Brooke, stop it. Okay. So, once I get all this on, I'm gonna come back and put my concealer on. So, what you wanna do, you can still use the same blender full, or you can use a denser brush. Look at this. Can you see this? Straight up dense. All right. And you can dip into your concealer. This is a 0. So I'm going to put it on my brush. Okay. And I'm going to pick a spot that's super red that I need to conceal. And I'm just going to dab it. Okay. All right, so let me just conceal this. All right, and then once I'm done, you know, once I'm satisfied, I'm just going to kind of pull the edges out so that it doesn't look like, bam, Brooke, you concealed right there. You know what I mean? So that's what I'm doing. So now there's not like a bam, a harsh line, and you can't see all that redness. Okay, so I'm going to do my nose too because my nose is always red. I got the sunburn without the sun look going on. So you see how it just conceals? Oh my God, it just conceals all of your impurities. Okay, yes it does. It makes you feel great. All right, make sure you do, well, I need to do my nose right here. Get that product up in your nose. Okay, so see, it like lets the red just go away. Wow, Brooke, did you miss your whole freaking nose area? What the heck? Okay, so if you've never seen my video before, I always tell y'all about the products. So the foundation and concealers by Lime Life, by Alcone, they are all 50% pigmented. If you don't know what pigmented is, it's basically the color that is in the product. Okay, these products are all natural. They are chemical free. I'm trying to do two things at once, so sorry if I keep pausing. They're chemical free. Most of them are vegan. I'm not 100% sure if this one's vegan or not. I'd have to look it up, but I want to say it is. So they are legit. They're healthy for your skin. They're not gonna break you out and, you know, deposit all that nasty stuff up in your skin. If you didn't know, it takes 26 seconds for products to get from your skin to your bloodstream. Okay, so you're safe with this one. That's all I'm trying to say. But anyways, this is 50% pigmented. So a little goes a long way. I've actually had this palette since November of last year, and it's just now showing the bottom. And I am always using this. Okay, I've done a ton of lives. I mean, I do videos, and this thing is just now starting to see the bottom. Okay, and there's a ton left. All right, so once I conceal this, I'm going to... Wow, bro, you look really good. Thank you so much. Okay, so once I do this, I'm going to... Let's see. I'm just going to use my blender full. So I'm going to use the smaller side, the cornered side of my blender full, and I'm going to dip it in my highlighter. That's probably too much. Okay, so for different skin shapes, there's a way to contour and highlight differently. For my face, okay, I have more of a round face. Thanks a lot. So I'm going to show you how to contour for a round face. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to go in a V shape, okay, by my under my eyes. Maybe I need to turn this light down some. It's kind of bright. Okay, that's a little bit better. All right, so I'm just going to go in a V shape, and I'm not going to deposit a lot. It's easier to deposit a little at a time and then build your way up if you need more. Like I said, this is highly pigmented, so I would hate for you to waste your product because you just, bam, slammed it on. So I'm just going to go into my eyes. Okay, and if you are doing this before you do your eye makeup, you can actually go ahead and just put it on your eyes because this is going to be like a primer for your eye so that your eyeshadow stays on. Okay. Okay. Now we're gonna do the other side. Make a V. Also, if you have crinklies, you see that little crinkle? Okay. I'm gonna show you what to do for that. But you don't want to put this, like, glob it on right underneath your eye sac. Yes, I said eye sac. Because what that's gonna do, if you have a whole bunch of product, it's gonna make your crinklies even more like, bam, I'm right here. That's all I'm trying to say. I'm trying to help you out. That's all I'm trying to do. Alright, so now I'm going to conceal my eyeball sac. Eyeball sac? Whatever, bro. Beautiful. Alright, so now I'm going to highlight my chin. I just do my whole chin. FYI, also, if you hear my kids, they're being loud right now, so, yeah. Alright, I'm going to do my forehead also. So basically what highlight is, it's, like, okay, you see how it just brightens up? It just brightens your face up. So highlight is a brightener, okay? The contour side of it is just to make the illusion that there's a shadow there, okay? So you'll see when I do it, but I'm going to put contour all along underneath my cheekbone, okay? Right around here. What's that gonna, what, can you talk, Brooke? What that's going to do is make it look like my face is actually shaped differently, okay? And the highlighted points will stick out more, and the contour points it'll look like it's sunken in. I know that sounds freaking terrible, but you'll see. I'd also do the bridge of my nose. And right above my lip. Okay, Now let's get to contouring. You can use the same thing. That's what I do because I'm still learning my brushes. So that's what I'm gonna do. I'm just gonna get a little bit. You don't need a lot. This is concealer number 6. It's very dark. And I'm just gonna dab it along where I want it to look like my cheek is sunk in. Okay. Now at first you're gonna look a hot mess. You're gonna look a hot mess. It's gonna look like you smeared some doo-doo on your face. But that's okay, y'all. We're gonna blend it out. And we gonna blend it out. And ooh, wow, that's not the right note, but good try. Now I feel ashamed. Brooke, why you couldn't hit that note? I don't know. I was focused on something else. All right. Yes, I talked to myself. Now I'm going to do my jawline. Okay. And I'm going to come up. Now, the easiest way, if you can't remember all these steps, the easiest way is to basically make a 3 or an E, I guess, whatever. So see, you see this motion? Okay. That's what you want if you have a round face. You can also use a brush, but like I said, I'm not good with my brushes yet, but let's try it. Let's just try it. I'm going to use this one. Okay, this is our number 18. I'm going to put this on first. And then we'll blend it. We'll blend it with the brush. How does that sound? So we can be versatile. Versatile, Brooke. Wow. Like I said, start off with a little. If you need some more, just add a little bit more. But don't just put it on there like that. Like that sound effect? You're welcome. Okay, do underneath your chin because you need this double chin to be gone. Okay, and then I always do down the side of my nose. And you can actually kind of make it touch the tip of your brow if you want. If not, hey, do you, boo-boo. Okay. So we're trying to make the nose appear smaller. Because that bad boy thinks it's in charge, and it's not. It's definitely not in charge. Wow, I'm going to need some more highlighter, whatever. Okay, so I'm going to take my blood. I'm going to take my blush. Actually, my brush with a BR, not a BL. Okay, and I'm just going to go in a circular motion. And I'm going to try to blend it in. Blend it in, blend it in. Wow, this is really nice. This feels really good. So you can also get like some spa action, you know, like, okay, like a facial, like with the brush because it feels so good. All right, Brooke, that's enough. Back to business. Okay. So blend it in. Okay, blend it in. Wow, this is beautiful. And I'm going to show you the difference. I should have did half my face, but it's okay. I'm going to come back with my blender full. Make sure you get it on your neck. Not too far down, but just enough where you don't look like there's a hard line. Okay, if you want, you can come across your forehead. If you got one of them 5 heads, it's okay. Just come across, okay? And then we'll get our blender full and we're going to blend out the middle because you can't be looking like a cone head. So basically, all it is blending. You put it where you want it. If you put too much, you can come back and add a different product. You know, you can add some foundation. Sometimes when I mess up, I'll go back in with my foundation to calm it down. Or you can even go in with your highlight, you know. So, it's good to practice, y'all. Practice makes perfect. I am no professional makeup artist by no means. I just play in the makeup. And I watch YouTube. So. Okay. Now, it's still going to look a little rough. You're not done yet, okay? You're not done. You still have to add some powder. You still need to blend a little bit more. You can also get a smaller brush for your nose area if you want, but like I said, I'm not technically a pro. All right, so I don't like how this is looking. So what I'm going to do is go back in with my foundation just a little bit and touch it up. Okay. Okay. I'm going to touch it up. And then I'm going to take my brush again and pull it up. Okay, and now I'm going to go back in with my highlighter. There's hair in my face. I'm just going to use like the corner because this has already got contour on it. So I'm going to use the corner of my sponge and I'm going to just dab it right here so that kind of, you know, get this contour under control right there because I put a little bit too much. Okay, so let me blend this some. So are you seeing the effect? Like, do you see how the highlight kind of brings forth those parts of your face and the contour kind of, you know, it brings on a different shape? You can also, dude, you can also add, I mean, like, if you want your contour to be a little bit darker, you can go for it too. This is just the color that I like to use. So, as you can see, I need a deep breath for a minute. Everybody, deep breath. Okay, I feel much better. So, as you can see, it brings my face as if it's not as round, okay? So it almost makes my face look like an angled shape. What is this? Okay, Brooke, I see what you were doing. Okay. All right, so after you have your face how you want it, I always pick out my little imperfections. I need to stop. Okay, so after you have your face how you want it, you want to take a fluffy brush, not too big. I mean, I guess you could use a big one, but I prefer this one. I need to clean it, so chill. But you always want to use a translucent powder, especially with our foundation, because our foundation and concealers, they are wax-based. Wax-based just means that they will warm up to your face, okay? So I have a video somewhere, I don't even know the title of it, but I did it a while back with the importance of setting spray, translucent powder, and setting spray. Did I say setting spray? I meant primer. Did I say primer? Whatever. Primer, translucent powder, and setting spray. If you just put this on your face without setting it, it's not going to stay for very long, and you're going to it's not going to be appealing to you, and you're going to hate it. And I don't want you to hate it. I want you to love it. So I want you to just please listen, okay? Because I've had it without base primer, setting spray, and translucent powder, and you're just not gonna like it. Okay, so just take my word for it. So use a fluffy brush, get you some translucent powder. If you have some at home, cool. If you need some, holler at me, I got you. So I'm just gonna take some and put it on my brush. You don't need a lot. I know it looks like a lot, but I'm gonna use all this on my whole face. And you're just gonna dab it. So what it's gonna do, also real quick, if you have a smaller fluffy brush, okay, dip it in your translucent powder. All right, you see how my crinklies held on to you see how it held on to that product? So what I'm gonna take my sexy fingernail, and I'm just gonna move that out and set it. I'm gonna set it with my powder. And then I'm gonna hold my face like this for a minute so it can set without crinkling. Okay, let's move on. I'm just kidding, let's just do this. Alright, so now I'm gonna go on to the rest of my face with my setting powder. I'm just going to dab it in. Okay, I don't know if you can tell yet, but this side is matte, this side is shiny. Okay, the translucent powder gives you a matte finish. Unless you want, look at that. Unless you want a shiny finish, I don't want to say don't use this because I highly recommend this setting powder. But if you like a shiny finish, then please, please, please make sure you get you a non-silicone base setting spray and set your face that way. I still recommend this, but hey, it's your life, baby. We just living in it. Okay, so finish setting your face with your powder. Ooh, there's that tune, girl. All right, let me stop playing because I'm not trying to have this video be that long. Okay. Set your face with your powder. All right, so I'm going to go ahead and use my other sexy nail and move that product. Use my small fluffy brush and set it. Okay. Why am I doing this? Because it's not wet. What are you doing, Brooke? All right, so I'm done with this big fluffy brush. So for this up here, I'm going to do the same thing that I did on my undersacks. Oh my God, I cracked myself. All right, I'm just going to move that product, and I'm going to keep looking down. I don't want it to crease up, okay? Especially like if you have hooded eyes. I guess I have like somewhat of a hooded eye. You want to stay looking down, use your powder, okay? And set your eyelid, okay? Okay? Set your eyelid, because you don't want no big crinkle sack in the middle of your eye sack. So keep looking down for a minute till it sets. And this is going to help you put on your eyeshadow a lot better. It's going to give you a smoother surface. That concealer is not going to be bundled up in the middle of your eye sack. So therefore, your eyeshadow is not going to bundle up in your eye sack. Okay, you just let it sit there for a minute and then look. No crinkles. Oh my goodness, you're welcome. Okay, so this is how you highlight and contour. I'm going to go off camera for a minute and finish my look up, and then I'll come back and show you the finished product. So I'll be right back. Okay, so here's my finished look. I went ahead and finished everything. Eyebrows, eyes, lips, and lashes. No falsies needed here today. Thank you, Fiber Mascara. So I went ahead and used my HD powder also. I forgot to mention it earlier. The HD powder basically, it acts as a setting powder also, but it gives you a little bit more color, and it smooths out your whole look. So this side, I just have the transitional shade powder, and this side I have the HD powder. I don't know if you can tell. But if you look straight down my nose, you can kind of see the difference. But, so that's it for today's video. I hope my tutorial was helpful. And if you have any more suggestions, shoot me a message or inbox me, and I'll be glad to get those videos up. Also, if you have any questions about any of the products that are on my face, go ahead and shoot me a message. I'll be glad to help you out. So that's it for today's video. I hope you enjoy, and I hope you have a great day. Bye.